once we get in. If vertical sync doesn't work, I'm gonna whatever. So without further ado, in the bottom left corner, spawning as the blue Zerg, currently down 1-0, it is Myrault.
On the bottom right side, on God's Garden, it is our purple Protoss player, GoOdy.
And vertical sync is definitely not helping. Let's get rid of that.
It doesn't help. I don't know what it does, but it makes everything worse for me. So I would have been very surprised.
Actually,
if it would help you.
I'm just gonna check something real quick. I'm gonna do a little screen resolution check here. Advanced settings. What should my... Should I go 60 Hz or 75 Hz on my monitor? Do you know?
I don't know.
No, I have no idea. Okay, we're just gonna have to cast this.
I have it on default anyway.
Like, this has never been a problem for me, so this is really weird. It has
Perhaps
to happen, of course.
display mode was wrong. I don't know, or shade, like, I don't know. If it looks good on stream, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, well, I don't. People haven't really been complaining, so I'm not even gonna. Like, I think the frame drops are not as notable on stream because I see it in a huge full screen thing here in the game, but they don't see it that way. So, but this is actually kind of bad now. No, it's not that bad. Okay.
GoOdy playing a really greedy build. Nexus first.
Oh wow, Nexus first and then Gateway.
Into Gateway, and even has a hole.
That wall is not the best. Let's just put it that way. But Myrault sees it. Myrault's probably just going to go ahead and play super greedy himself. Yeah, gonna take third base. They spawn really close to each other, and they're playing really greedy. So this is going to be a very interesting game.
Yep, it's going to be set up for another huge game. I wonder, Myrault is pretty confident in his style of play against GoOdy. He wasn't playing too bad last game. His macro was definitely on the same scale as GoOdy. GoOdy just outpositioned and outplayed him on a different level, and he still feels very confident that he can beat. He can keep up with GoOdy in a straight up macro game.
So left in this tournament are Dirtybag, Franskar, GoOdy, and Arthur. And potentially Byleth or Guru, but that seems to not be the case. I'm pretty sure what happened is that Byleth won, and then he had to go because he was at the beginning of the tournament. He was like he thought he couldn't play, and then he said he could play. He was very like unsure if he could play. I'm sure there's something happening right now in his life or something, just some like stuff that might make it difficult for him to. Maybe he suddenly had to go. So
yeah, but why is Guru? Because Guru could have took his place, no? I mean, if Guru.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, dude, Myrault has. Oh, never mind. I thought Myrault hadn't made a spawning pool yet, and he was putting down like another hatchery, but no, he has. So they're both going for no. Actually, Myrault is going even more greedy than his opponent, but he should. He's turn. I mean Zerg. Meanwhile,
GoOdy going for a Stargate. Really nice.
Indeed.
Nice play. Few Zerglings hopping across the map. There is a Dragoon on the way. That's okay.
Yeah.
Getting his second gas. Everything working out as standard as possible for one of the most greediest games I've ever seen.
Yes, this will be another long one. But I don't mind. These long PVZs have been really fun, actually. So, and I do enjoy that some of these new spells, or not new spells, some of these spells we're seeing more of versus Protoss, like Plague and Snare, are really forcing Protoss to not be just a big ball, which is good, because that's one of the problems we've been having both in StarCraft 2 and in Starbow is the Protoss ball, and that was also a problem in Brutal actually. So we have Zerglings moving in here, gonna pick off a pylon or do nothing.
Yeah, Overlords will get pick off. Not Franska. Myrault will get a good scout off of the entire Protoss space. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Hydra is then nearly done. Good. Is he getting? He's not getting a Spire. He's getting 700. 3 Queens right now. Will work most likely. Yes, will work most likely on his creep spread. There it comes. There it comes. Good eye. Good poop. Good poop. Good poop.
Very good poop. We're happy with high quality poop. And here's a Hydralisk trying to shoot some poop into this Corsair. Because that's exactly what they're doing.
That's
kind of
needle
like
spines.
Dung beetle. Just rolling around. I've learned so many interesting things about dung beetles. Do you want to hear an interesting fact about dung beetles?
I don't even know what that is. My English isn't that great.
It's a small insect that picks up a bowl of poop like from another animal and rolls it around.
Ah, yes, yes.
They use the bowl of poop to put their eggs in it, inside the poop, and then they seal up the eggs with saliva and more poop and also their own feces for good measure. And then the little larva has to eat their way out. It's so gross.
It sounds like a Zerg creature.
It does sound like a Zerg creature. So we have a little hydro pressure. Sorry about my tangent on dung beetles, but we have a hydro pressure, and that's going horribly wrong. He only got one zealot, and he lost all the hydras. That was not very well played from Myrault there.
Talking about cost efficiency of Protoss units. So GoOdy, yeah, he will get his next his 3 base. It's very easy to. I mean, there are windows to do pressure on this map. He could, for example, get his lurkers on the high ground, and there are ways to pressure on this map. But it's also possible for both players to play greedy. So if both players choose to play as greedy as possible, the result will most likely be a very stale game.
Man, that photon cannon timing from GoOdy was finishing as the Hydras was entering his entrance there, and it was just perfect. And unfortunately for Myrault, these 3 Corsairs are killing a lot of Overlords.
And by a lot you mean 2. 2, 3, 3.
3. 3. 3. Oh! What do we see here? What do we see here? What do we see from GoOdy? We see a Reaver.
Well, actually, 6. 6.
Is GoOdy gonna go for Corsair Reaver play?
Corsair Reaver.
Oh, this is gonna be so good with 3. Oh, this is a perfect map for it because he has.
Fleet Beacon. He will get the disruption web.
Oh, Fleet. Oh, this is so good. GoOdy, I love you. Oh, that's
And
3 Stargates.
Plus 1 air.
This is beautiful. And he's actually. Oh, okay, that was Zealous. I thought he was gonna drop some. Is he just. Oh, and a Reaver. So he's gonna move out right now with Reaver and Zealots.
I mean, with this opening he had, he can do this.
Mm-hmm.
In
But on the other
any
hand,
scenario, this would be very, very
why
risky.
is Myrault expanding at that position? That's like the worst place to take a base ever. Didn't we not remove the gases from those 4th bases? I thought we did.
You did on the test.
Oh, Scourges!
You did that on the test map, not in the real game.
Oh, I
So
thought.
this might be a game where the
Oh, very nice micro away from the Scarab there. That was beautiful from Myrault, minimizing that damage.
This might be a game where the Eruptor might come into play.
Oh, yeah. And he's actually getting a Viper Nest.
Well, that might be either for Hive Tank or Vipers.
Oh, I really want to just PM him. Make Eruptors, but I can't do that.
No, don't do that. We'll make Eruptors and lose the game and then blame it on you.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. No, but Eruptors, even burrowed Eruptors here might actually be really strong. Oh, there's Carry. Dude, he's going straight into Carriers. Never. I take back what I said about Eruptors.
Yeah, also he might not. Also, he might not know that he's going for Reaver Corsair. I mean, he saw Reaver, which isn't like. I mean, he knows GoOdy. GoOdy likes
Well, he's
Reaver.
not really going for Reaver Corsair though. He's just kind of using it as a basis to go straight into Carriers.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Carriers Imba.
Yeah, Carriers are really good. Actually, Carriers got nerfed in the last patch. Their interceptors take longer time to build, and the interceptors also move slightly slower. So.
Let's all cross our fingers that Xilvias did patch something right this time.
What do you mean?
Not that the interceptors now move at lightning speed or something like that.
Yeah. No, actually, Carriers is quite insane compared to Brood War. Because they're so much smarter in their movement, the interceptors, and also interceptor build time in Brood War was like 14.2 seconds, and you don't start with any, and you have to upgrade just to have 8. You just can only build 4. In Star Wars, you start with 4, and they build in 10 seconds, so we changed that to 15 seconds to compensate for the fact that you actually start with 4. So it's gonna take a little bit longer time before these carriers are ready to go out. And also, when you lose interceptors, it's gonna take longer to rebuild them. So it's gonna create more windows of opportunities back and forward, we hope.
So he makes 5+, and I have a question. How does and snare work versus carriers? Because if the carrier isn't snared, is only his movement slower, or are all the interceptors slow?
No, the interceptors themselves had to be ensnared to shoot slower. So ensnare is not that effective on carriers, but just like catching carriers and being able to snipe them with Hydras is really good though.
So we see 2 creep dwellers.
Oh, we do. Look at that.
He likes his 2 creep dwellers.
I mean Eruptors. You mean Eruptors.
Yeah, Eruptors. Oh, damn it.
You face Eruptors!
It's going to take a long time.
It's gonna take a while. Dude, Eruptor sounds so... I don't know why it sounds a little bit like Jirax's, although it really doesn't. But it is like, your face, Eruptors! Flame
Also,
spitter balls of the swarm legion.
This on the top right is really something that should not be allowed to happen.
Yes, I agree. We need to nerf this, so this can't happen. We need to like add some destructible rocks.
I mean,
I understand.
Myrault has complete map presence. This is something he should have scouted before it come up. And now he's going to scout it, and now it's going to be a pain to break.
It's gonna be very sad. He doesn't know like how long it's been there either. That was a great sentence. Did I mention how good of a caster? Does he know about the carriers? He does not. He just knows that there's a buttload of Corsairs. But here comes the carriers, the golden armada of Protoss. And this is gonna lag my computer so hard. But here we go.
Yeah, moving everything away. The creep dwellers do have. Well, he's going to. I think it's okay versus the
Interceptors. Yeah,
yes. Look at how many he got just from initial shots. 16 more Hydra. Is going for the more safer route.
No, the researcher is a duck. But anyway.
Look at
he could have ducked! He could have ducked them with the creep dwellers.
Yeah.
Oh, and here comes the ensnare.
Yeah,
the creep dwellers are shooting, and oh wow, this is actually quite good. Chasing down alone. Oh, gets the Viper. No, he doesn't get the Viper!
Look at that, dealing a ton of damage. I think the creep dwellers were the damage dealer.
Yeah, they 7 kills on this Interruptor and 14 kills on the other. They kill a lot of interceptors. We didn't even know they were good at killing interceptors because, to be frank, we never really thought about this scenario in particular when testing.
Well, I did see friends kept playing it, and they just destroyed carriers back when they had it's ridiculous amount of explosive damage.
Shadows. Where's the shadows? Is that shaders? No. Okay, physics should be off, and shadows should be. No, shadows are as bad as they can be. But I turned off physics. Hopefully
okay, look at that. Look at that. Creep dwellers.
Yeah, they do shoot down.
He makes 5 more. He makes 5 more.
Oh, and he yoinks them in!
That's the carrier and GoOdy will be like, what the fuck is happening?
I did send him the patch notes because he was curious about this patch. So if he read it carefully, he should know about this. But there are no more creep dwellers here, so he can actually try and break this.
Interceptors left. There are barely any interceptors left. And look at that. More interceptors. Gets another abduct.
Oh, there we go.
This is hilarious.
More creep dwellers on the way. Oh, and he burrows them even.
Burrows them. Yeah, definitely opens up a new window to fight this down.
But the thing is, GoOdy's still winning this because he's just taking this right side of the map and he can just instantly switch to like a Zealot. If he just switches up to like a Zealot High Templar army, I think he just got this. But I don't think he can stay on AirTech anymore because Myrault is defending this quite well.
Winning might be a little bit of a harsh term. Because Myrault also has a lot of bases spread out. And oh, he might get his rope transfer!
Where?
Yeah!
Oh, there we go. Very nice. Man, I can't change graphic settings because things are happening all the time.
Okay, it's not that great. Well, he got a lot of probes.
He did get a lot of probes, and that's nice.
He didn't get every single one. If he doesn't get every single one, it's less epic.
Oh, shadows and yeah, shaders. Let's get shaders and low. Okay, that's not good. Oh, okay, that changed a lot. Shaders changed a lot of things, but actually this might be slightly more smooth. And we do have a Nidus Worm incoming. We need to remove that tooltip from the hole just because you're making a Nidus Worm. Sorry, this is gonna look kind of crappy, but hopefully it's more smooth. And it really isn't because I think it's. I don't know what it is. It's really weird.
That's basically everything. Like shader, I mean this setting basically changes everything.
Yeah, the shader setting changed a lot of stuff. Oh, and he has an offensive Nidus Worm here. That's interesting. Meanwhile, lots of Corsairs coming out. No, we're not going to do that much. Oh, here comes another Armada. Now this is a really good timing for GoOdy because Myrault is completely out of position to fight this. He only has 3 spore crawlers to defend, which is actually not enough, surprisingly.
Okay, there's a lot of carriers, and he might burrow. He should burrow all his creep dwellers if he comes into
the Eruptors.
Yeah, Eruptors, whatever.
Oh, here comes the Eruptors and the Hydralisks. Gonna get some shots off.
Look at that, how much?
Oh, yoink! Oh, the yoinks are real!
Look at that, the carriers, the carriers!
The Can he plague? He's not gonna plague. Yeah, Abduct is pretty good, huh? He burrows the Defilers.
Abduct is pretty good. I'm glad we made it an upgrade, so it's balanced.
Well, it's still just 30-second cooldown. Which... Oh, okay, we're not gonna talk about balance right now, we're just gonna enjoy this game. Now we have... He's putting things into that Nidus Worm, and then spewing it. That was really weird. Okay, is the Defiler going to put... Oh, here comes the Dark Swarm. There's a lot. There's a couple of Reavers there, though. They don't care about Dark Swarm.
That's...
And neither does Storm. No, no. Defilers, get out of there. Defilers, go into the Nidus network before it's too late. But yeah, I really think GoOdy needs to consider making other units right now. Because these creep dwellers, sure, Abduct is really good, but if versus a ground army, they're not really that strong.
Yeah. Yeah, he can still not
oh, he's actually just going to try and engage this.
No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Comes a lot of...
That's a good plague off. Unfortunately, not on the Corsairs.
Gonna try and yoink a High Templar in there.
Abduct the Knight Templar, really nice. That shot!
What?
That was a big shot that hit the Corsairs. A big Eruptor shot.
It's a Pyro Missile. In your name, in your honor, I call it a Pyro Missile.
Thank you.
Aren't you happy about that?
Oh, that's really nice. You really did. That,
I did. Look at that. It's a Pyro Missile.
Because I want to name this unit a Pyroach for anyone who is wondering. A Pyroach. You get it? No.
Okay. I think everyone gets it, but no one actually says anything. So Myrault is basically making sure that GoOdy is not going to take another expansion in a long time, but he kind of has the expansions he needs right now, and he's been maxed out for a long time. This is actually a very like turtle-ish.
Very turtle-ish game.
Yeah.
GoOdy is, interestingly enough, he made a stalker.
He's not making any more carriers, which I think is the right choice here.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be careful with those carriers. He's gonna yoink them back. Oh, gets a creep dweller.
He focused them down. Oh, he focuses them down.
Oh, needs to get another creep dweller, dude. There you
go. Creep dweller's pretty good unit.
Well, Abduct is really good. Well, yeah.
Well, creep dwellers themselves. Look
yeah,
at
they are pretty good. May not need Abduct. Maybe something only for ground for that.
Yeah, you could change it to only ground, I believe.
Well, we're gonna have to. This is just one game. We're in the middle of casting. We're gonna need to think more about this. That's developing.
Look at that! Look at that! The great stall from.
Oh, there we go. Got another carrier. Oh, lurkers need to burrow. And GoOdy is under a lot of pressure here.
Yeah. I think this. Well, he still added supplies, surprisingly enough.
He's still maxed, which is insane.
Oh, I lost the carrier. Well, time to build 2 more.
He's actually making... No, he's not making more carriers. He's just making a ton of high temp. A ton of... Look at the army he's making in the north. This is like... This is like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Well, Isengard is on fire, but Mordor is still producing. You know what I mean? Like... The army, the Mordor will empty.
And the sun is rising. Look to the west.
Yes.
And all the people on horsemen just riding in their white horses, killing the orcs.
Someone in the chat's like, "This is going to be a long tournament," and yes, this will be.
Yes, will be.
Especially if Myrault wins this game, it will be a very long.
Oh, recalling the main base.
Very nice. Not too many units though.
Well, he forces basically everything back, and look at that SC2 style, building tons of spine in the middle of the map.
Oh wow. Well, wow. I'm speechless.
Look at that. So he is pretty cost efficient with this army, and there is not. Where's his a couple of overlords are his detection. And Carpenter is getting yoinked.
The yoink. We should just call the ability yoink. Oh, but he's losing all the creep dwellers. This is kind of bad.
Yeah. And this... He has a lot of problems dealing with this...
He's yoinking. He was abducting the Reaver into himself so he could get more shots in his face.
You know what I want to see in the ZVZ? If
What?
somebody yoinks a Baneling.
Oh, that would be beautiful. The Baneling yoink.
Like... Oh, this Reaver still survives this kicking. No, he doesn't.
Oh, wow. So they're both kind of still maxed. Didn't really do that much.
I killed a little bit of tech, but not too much. The evolution chambers. Yeah, that's a pretty stale game for Starbow. Like,
Yeah.
this is not usual whatsoever.
No, no, not at all. But I think like going for the carrier style doesn't really open up for a lot of mobility. Oh,
Look
the
at-
storm! Oh.
Yeah, not the best storm. But the second one
Oh, they yoinked down there.
is...
Get down here!
You may have stormed us, but we will yoink you.
Someone need to make some Eruptor memes after this.
I like his gateway switch and top, and since he killed a lot of Eruptors, he now starts transitioning back into more carrier-heavy production.
Oh, that's interesting.
he
Oh,
could-
meanwhile, another recall.
Oh yes.
He's gonna get this natural. The natural of Myrault is not mined out at the 30-minute mark. That's how many bases this guy have to spread out on. Like, we haven't even looked at all his bases yet, just because nothing's
Look at
happened there.
all the splash damage from Protoss.
Oh, that's so much. It's insane.
I just killed everything while Protoss still stands.
That's... What?
The splash is real.
That's... Wow. That's
And people
insane.
complain about the delay we put on Storm.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wow, units with plague, when they die, look kind of cool. They get like this red death animation.
So yeah, Myrault cleans it up anyway, but he's dropping behind its supply. Not that it's too much of an issue though. He starts already rebuilding his tech in top left side, just in case of an emergency scenario where he might lose his main base.
Yeah, and I think you should be able to take this kind of natural from the on the top right very easily. Oh yeah, no, you're talking about. Sorry, you were talking about Myrault, not GoOdy. Yeah, now, I just want to look at the bases of Myrault because he has a lot of them, but we haven't really seen too much of them.
Another
GoOdy's-
main recall on the top. Well, emergency main in the top left.
The emergency main, and the storms are real, and the oh, and the Arbiter lives on.
Yep.
Not a
And
single
he chases
stasis
the
was placed
chases
that
the overseer away. Ah, there's another overlord. Well, there are 4 more coming. So yeah, that's a
day.
pretty.
Oh! The repositioning of Spinecrawlers killing the Reaver. And another Reaver comes out. Oh, actually, why doesn't he just kill them with carriers? Doesn't cost 50 minutes. Oh, actually, whatever. So,
Oh, he might get the Reaver. Nope. He's one could.
Nope.
It's so insane. Like the micromanagement over this huge map store is pretty. It's pretty funny. What's the RPM like?
GoOdy is trying to take this expansion. Oh, dude, GoOdy, you're losing your Reaver. That's unfortunate. But yeah, GoOdy's trying to take this expansion now with very few. Oh, it has a lot of units on the high ground that I reckon defend. He's only showing off. He's just flashing a few units so he can hide the rest. Here comes the rest.
I think this might be a game where the Viper could start to shine more.
Oh yeah. Well, there's so many Corsairs still out in the field though.
With Plague on the Corsairs.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh wow, yeah, Myrault, you cannot stop this.
well,
base
the
from coming
Corsairs cannot be everywhere at once, and
True.
you can still ensnare them and get away, and you could like there's plays you can do with the Viper, or even Guardians, or something along these lines.
out. Actually,
Devourers,
you
Guardians.
bring up a very good point there about the Corsairs. Maybe we should give them an upgrade where they can be everywhere at once.
I like that.
Oh, actually, he doesn't have Disruption Web for his Corsairs. That could...
Okay, sniping the expansion.
That's
There's
nice.
so many more Eruptors on the way.
Well, the thing about the Eruptors is they're not going to be able to deal with them when they're on the high ground. Well, the Yoink has some range though. Oh wow, Oh wow, I'm just in awe. Not even gonna say anything. Meanwhile, this base might go down.
Oh, there are tons of Protoss reinforcements trying to prevent that.
Swarming down the ramp. Oh, he's actually keep pushing with these units here now. And as you can see in Starbow, interceptors only enter the carriers when the carriers actually stop completely, so you can relaunch all of them quickly if you want, if you just keep them moving.
So 4 carriers actually killing 2 bases. Interesting.
3 bases actually.
And the problem is like at a certain amount of corsets, it gets really hard to do anything with Scourgers. He's trying to do
Oh, here comes Scourges! No, you're
not
right.
a single one. Are you kidding me?
Corsairs with 3 plus 3 upgrades are insane versus Scourges.
Oh,
So
yep.
you need the Eruptors. Oh, he doesn't want to get too close to the Eruptors though. Don't want to get yoinked.
Good interceptor kills. Look at one carrier only has 1 interceptor left, and the other ones had like half of them. They're really good at dealing with interceptors.
Yeah,
and
they
the
were
main base,
surprisingly.
another recoil. Yoink, yoink it!
Well,
There
there's
it
no
comes.
point though. Like, there's nothing there to kill it. Where do you think you're going?
The yoink. Up the river, yoink! Just to get it into a better position.
Oh, that's all those
Like, there's
Eruptors.
so many Eruptors,
They're
like
so gonna
dying
die.
for nothing.
They can't. Quickly, Myrault. Oh, that's so bad.
Yoink.
Get out of there, Eruptors. I'm kind of glad that Eruptors are a slow unit. That makes them slightly more balanced, I feel.
Yeah, you wanted to give them a speed upgrade, you fool.
Yes, I did.
You
I was-
fool. Oh, he should relocate into the Nidus room. Where is this Nidus room?
Oh, Ultra's Cavern is gonna go down.
Well, he has another one in his...
Wow, is Myrault
Real
slowly falling apart, losing this game?
He's still ahead in supply. I think he...
Barely, though.
I think it comes to the point again where just GoOdy is starting to make the better decisions.
I feel maybe drop play would be something that would be good for Myrault. He hasn't dropped much in either games now. Okay, he's got the Dark Soul going. But like, versus High Templars and Beaver defense, drop, like, you can... Oh, is he gonna yoink? That's a lot of the Eruptors. They're just burrowing to do
Burrow.
nothing.
Oh, no.
You
Can they
cannot yoink
yoink?
while burrowed. Oh, all the lurkers are still alive though, so he's gonna get this base probably. Meanwhile, this very, very risky base from Myrault is going down for 3 degrees.
Now Devourers start to... Protoss is starting to pull ahead in supply.
Yeah, this is actually...
This attack was the nail in the coffin, basically.
Oh, he's actually gonna save this hatchery. Is he gonna use the Myrault? He doesn't... Actually, Myrault does not have any tech. He has absolutely no tech. He cannot make a single attacking unit.
It's still alive in the bottom left. He's making Devourers, which is a good decision.
Where is his Greater Spire?
On the bottom left.
Oh, look at that! They're all slowly dying. I thought they were all dead because I didn't see any creep there. But he's losing all of his tech very quickly unless he can put down a creep trimmer or poop some creep.
Does he still have a Viper's Nest? Yes, he can still make Ravagers. Not Ravagers, Eruptors. It's getting better. Myrault retaking his top left, really nice decision. Not that he has a lot of choice because he has ton of minerals, but no gas! He has no gas! He has to mine gas!
Oh, and he recalls the... Where did he recall the carriers? This home? Yeah, he recalled them this home. To the Nile
Yeah,
River.
2 more that are not
Oh, but he has like 2 carriers left that's just going to die.
Look at that. If the interceptors return into the carrier, they take a lot of damage.
Yeah, below a certain point. Oh, dude! Devourers need to attack the carriers, not the interceptors.
Focus the carriers. He's too busy somewhere else right now.
Yes, that's kind of sad. And he loses another base. I love how he split up the carriers there. That was actually a good move. Okay, there we go. Finally attacking the carriers. Hopefully they're on shift command to kill the other carrier too.
Yeah, they are. They are. They will kill both carriers.
Okay, nice. There we go. Alright, so GoOdy is pulling ahead now. Myrault really is having a problem getting enough resources and also enough tech going, because he's slowly losing all of his tech right now.
Perhaps he should retake his natural.
Yes, there's some resources there.
Yeah. I mean, Storm, and I mean,
Thank you for the excellent casting there, Coletti.
it's just this game just baffles me. I've never seen a PvZ like this before.
Yeah, this is quite interesting. But you know, we were looking in the beginning, like saying this is not going to be very eventful, but it actually has been very eventful.
A lot of overlords dying. Overlords dying. No, they will escape for the moment being. This is a very I mean, it's at the same. You can say this is a huge army from GoOdy, but at the same time, it's also very fragile. Because good Eruptor shots are still capable to just annihilate the air fleet, and without the air fleet, Storm and Dragoons is everything that's left. This army. GoOdy is spreading out his units again. The top base will get denied once again. Yep, no, cancel.
Yeah, Myrault's army is just not very effective anymore. It's just kind of scraping together now, and yeah, I think GoOdy's got this at this point.
I'm on Storm.
Here we go, here we go. He needs to bait us. Oh, gets the Reaver with a yoink there. Very nice.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. Almost got a High Templar too. Almost.
Oh, shoots a lot of each. Very nice Plague.
I mean, he can be still effective with the forces he has. Yes. If he gets the good Eruptor shot in there, it was close.
Oh, they're so damaged, those Corsairs. Oh, gets 2 Corsairs with 1 shot there.
I mean, he's still pretty cost efficient with the few units he has. And
here comes some Hydras from the top. He's getting a carrier.
Getting good angle, the ground force.
Oh, that Storm though.
And he burrows everything. He will get the ground force, the air force.
Oh, the Storm on the Eruptors. Very nice. If he moves those Corsairs just slightly forward. No, he needs to move them backwards.
He actually repelled this force.
Wow, that was
not too bad.
Hey, that was very well played from Myrault. There's just a couple of Corsairs left, which are still... No, they have Acid Spores. But here's the thing, though. I think GoOdy can reproduce so much faster than his opponent. He has 1, 2... No, he only has 2 mining bases. Myrault is rebuilding a lot of bases. He also has 2 mining bases.
I don't know, Myrault is not limited in terms of production facilities. He is limited in tech options. He can only produce Hydras for the moment being. Oh, and there's a DT coming into his new emergency main base.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. I'm gonna get some swag.
2, 3. Well, actually, fairly decent reaction.
I only got +2 upgrades in my pocket. Oh, he's just gonna hide it.
Oh, he might get a sick flank on these side Templars. No, he doesn't. But he knows they are there. That's already worth a lot.
Oh, Plago! No! He doesn't get it off. Oh, but he's gonna kill...
No, why is he attacking a rock? This is the worst time to attack.
He hates Dustin Browder! Alright, so... No, oh, wow, okay, this force is much more effective without carriers. So... Oh, no.
What you've learned today, don't make carriers.
Oh, and the Nidus Worm goes down.
And I think this is it. GoOdy taking it 2-0, but a very entertaining series.
Oh yes, very close game. I think Myrault had some places there he could have taken the game, and GoOdy takes it 2-0. Insane.